how to study so fast your brain thinks you're cheating. You're not lazy. Your brain's just cheating on you. You don't hate studying. You're just addicted to everything that's not studying. Your brain would rather clean the fridge, stalk your ex, or move to the Himalayas than read page 1 of your notes. Sound familiar? You sit down with good intentions, open your notebook, and suddenly the carpet needs vacuuming, your phone looks extra lonely, and that one video on how whales sleep becomes very urgent. The truth is, your brain isn't lazy. It's clever and kind of manipulative. It's always scanning for dopamine. Quick rewards, low effort. Studying, that's the opposite. But here's the good news. You can hack your brain to play your game instead. Because what if studying didn't feel like a slow march through boredom? What if it felt fast, almost like cheating? That's exactly what we're diving into. 6 science-backed methods that'll help you study faster, retain more, and still have time for Netflix or a nap. But skip this, and you stay trapped in the loop of cram, forget, panic, repeat. Sound familiar? So let's break that cycle. We'll start with the one rule your brain always obeys, even when you don't. Part 1. Hack your brain's lazy mode.
Your brain is not wired for hard work. It's wired for survival and snacks. So here's the first shift. Don't say, I'll study for 3 hours. Say, I'll do just 20 minutes. This taps into Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time you give it. If you give it 3 hours, you'll waste 2.5 of them doom scrolling and pretending to highlight. But give it 20 minutes, and your brain actually gets to work. And guess what? Once you start, it's easier to keep going. Momentum is powerful. Use it. Bonus trick? Pair this with a micro-start habit like opening your textbook or setting up your desk. Your brain will see the cue and slide into action mode. Part 2. Study like a genius, not a robot. Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. So stop copying notes. Start teaching. Here's how. Take a topic you're struggling with. Pretend you're explaining it to a 5-year-old. Use zero jargon. If you can't explain it simply, that's the exact area to review again. This is called the Feynman technique, and it turns passive memorization into active understanding. Value add? Want to supercharge it? Use AI like ChatGPT to act as your 5-year-old student. Teach it. Then see what questions it asks. If you can't answer them easily, you're not done yet. Part 3. Stop rereading, start remembering. Rereading is like watching Netflix with your eyes closed. It feels like something's happening, but nothing's going in. What works instead? Active recall. Close the book. Now try to write down the 5 main points from memory. Test yourself before you feel ready.
You flashcards if you like, but don't just flip through. Quiz yourself. Talk out loud. The struggle to recall is where the magic happens. That's how your brain builds strong memory pathways. Part 4. Use deadlines to build laser focus. Ever notice how you become a productivity god the night before a test? That's not a fluke. That's urgency. Here's how to bottle that energy without the panic. Use a 30-minute timer. Work like the test is in an hour. Then take a 5-minute break. Stretch, dance, scroll your feed if you want. This is called the Pomodoro technique. But here's the twist. During your 5-minute break, ask yourself, did I just fake study? Or did I actually make progress? Call out your own BS, respectfully. Do this 3 times a day, and you'll outperform 99% of your classmates still color-coding their titles. Part 5. Focus on the 20% that gets 80% of the results. Not everything you study matters equally. So why are you spending 3 hours perfecting the one chapter that won't even show up on the test? Here's the 80-20 rule. 80% of your grade will come from 20% of the material. So, how do you find that golden 20%? Skim past exams. Ask your teacher what's usually tested. Do a practice test first before you start studying. It sounds backwards, but top students use this to study backwards. They don't just review everything, they target the high-yield info. Part 6. The hidden superpower behind every top student. Now, here's the part nobody tells you. Your brain doesn't store information while you study. It stores it when you rest.
Cramming all night, wasted effort, because your brain needs sleep to lock in long-term memory. 7 to 8 hours of sleep? That's when your hippocampus does the filing work. And here's a bonus. Exercise boosts memory too. Even a 10-minute walk improves brain function by increasing oxygen and BDNF levels. So the formula is simple. Study, move, sleep, retain. Skip one and you're leaking knowledge like a broken USB. Here's your 6-step cheat sheet to study like a high performer. Start with just 20 minutes. Teach what you learn. Quiz yourself with active recall. Use 30-minute sprints with breaks. Focus on the 20% that matters. Sleep plus move equals memory upgrade. Knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these strategies and try it tonight. Then come back and tell me in the comments, which one made the biggest difference? And if you're ready to unlock your brain's real potential, hit that subscribe button because we've got more hacks coming and your GPA is about to glow.